Hi, this is Andrew Martin from Andrew Martin Energy, and this is sound healing for the sacral chakra. The intention behind this work is to open, balance, and activate the sacral chakra. A couple of things before we begin. The only thing that really matters is that you can hear the sound of my voice for the duration of this sound healing session. So I recommend that you find a comfortable position, seated or lying down, where you can fully relax for the duration of the sound healing. Putting yourself in a position where you're not going to really have to worry so much or focus so much on the body, but you can be present and relaxed for the duration of the session. You may want to light a candle or bring in a crystal or any other items that help you create a more sacred space for yourself. I recommend that you take your phone, place it on vibrate or airplane mode so that you can be uninterrupted for the duration of the session. The sacral chakra is generally represented by the color orange. It is about 2 to 3 inches below the belly button. The sacral chakra is the second chakra. It is one of the physical earthbound chakras, and the sacral chakra deals with our flow, our creative flow, our sexual flow, the flow of pleasure, the flow of creation in through our life, into our body, and into our awareness and our energy field. The sacral chakra also is directly linked to our emotional body. So to begin the session, I recommend that you find a spot where you can sit comfortably. We're going to begin with some focused breathing. We're going to do 3 breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. On the inhale, imagine that you've got a set of lungs at the top of your head and that you're drawing that breath in through the top of your head, pulling it all the way down the body to the bottoms of the feet. And then on the exhale, use that reverse image that you're pushing the breath from the bottoms of the feet all the way out through the top of your head, using that diaphragm to expel any last bits of that used up breath so that you get a nice full inhale on the return. So we're going to start with a nice deep breath in through the nose. And letting it all go out of the mouth. Feel yourself settling into the present moment. Feel yourself coming fully into the body, fully present at this moment in time. As we begin to connect with the field of energy that is here for you today. We're going to do another breath in through the nose. And letting it all go out of the mouth. Just let it go. Allow the mental chatter to go quiet and still. If at any time you find yourself distracted or your mind wandering, just use your breath to come back to the moment. Knowing here that there is nothing you need to acquire, there's nothing you need to achieve. This is simply about you being present to receive. And we're going to do one last breath in through the nose. Letting it all go. Letting it all go. Letting those defenses fall away. Feeling any anxiety or tension soften and slip from your body. Making any adjustments to your posture or your position now, as your body and your breath find their natural rhythm. Setting the intention that only energies and information working in support of the deepest truth, the highest expression, the greatest joy, and the most optimal physical health are allowed to be present here today. Only energies and frequencies of the purest white light are here, and anything that is less than love is an illusion and is removed from this space. And so it is. And so it shall be. Feel yourself falling into the present moment. bringing your awareness to the sacral chakra. Again, it's about 2 inches below the belly button. This is our creative center. This is our pleasure center. This is a flow. This is a space where massive creative energies flow in and out of our field and our bodies. When the sacral chakra is imbalanced or blocked, we may have a difficult time creating sustainable pleasure in our lives, healthy pleasure in our lives. We may find ourselves using a lot of physical ways to cope or to numb or to escape our experience. The sacral chakra emotionally tends to hang on to a lot of guilt and shame programs. The guilt and shame that we have been programmed to believe around the body and feeling pleasure in the body, receiving pleasure through the body, the creative process, feeling like the flow is somehow outside of us or separate from us, the idea of money being something that's out there, when it's all just a part of the creative flow. It's all just a part of the flow that moves in and out of the sacral chakra. So for this first series of notes, we're just going to focus on the sacral chakra, imagining this glimmering, shimmering orange jewel that as the notes unfold and progress, this gem starts to get brighter and brighter, almost as if it's lit from within. For this first series of notes, just bring your awareness to the sacral chakra, continuing to breathe as we open it up and begin to activate it. Feel that energy center as it comes to life, starts to wake up and open itself like a flower. Just become aware of any sensations, any vibrations, any fluctuations or movements that you notice down in this area. Continuing to breathe. And for this next series of notes, we're calling upon your creator self. You may call it the higher self, the soul, or the spirit. Regardless of what you call it, it is simply the greater part of you, the eternal, infinite part of you. And for this next series of notes, we're going to ask the creator self to infuse the sacral chakra with your divine essence, your soul blueprint, your frequency of you. We're asking the creator self to infuse the sacral chakra with that energy so that it can begin to open it up, begin to activate it, begin to realign it with your energy field, with who and what you are in the highest sense, align you with your purpose, align you with your path, and align you with who and what you really truly are. So for this next series of notes, just continue to breathe and focus on that sacral chakra. If it helps you to envision the orange light as the notes progress and evolve, see the orange light getting brighter and more vibrant, brighter and more vibrant. Imagine that flower just continuing to open and reveal its beautiful petals. That orange jewel should be glowing brightly, shimmering and sparkling, feeling that deeper sense of connection to yourself. This area of the body, the sacrum, the hips, and the pelvis, we have a tendency here to hold a lot of unresolved or unexpressed emotion. I also quite often see lineage programs here or any unresolved issues from our ancestry or previous lifetimes. For this next series of notes, we're going to ask our creator selves to gently move into this area, to release and remove all that is completed or depleted, anything that doesn't belong to us, anything that we don't require anymore, anything that is ready to go. We're focusing now on the sacrum and that whole pelvic area, the hips, the sacrum, the whole area of the sexual organs and the reproductive organs. So for this next series of notes, simply focus on the statement, I allow. I allow. I allow. If at any time you find the energies feeling like they're too big, or perhaps you're feeling like it's a little bit too intense, just use your breath to come back to the moment. If you feel like you need to moderate or modulate the energy levels, imagine that you have a volume knob and that you're just turning down the volume from 10 to 9 to 8 to 7, as quiet as you need it to be, so that you can allow the process without feeling overwhelmed. Knowing that you'll still get the same experience, it'll just be a little softer and a little quieter. Focusing on the sacrum, the sacral chakra now, asking the Creator Self to assist us in removing, releasing, and relieving anything that is done. Now see that orange gem spinning and shining. It's like it's been polished as those old programs, those old constrictions are removed. Just feel that flow as it continues to expand. And for this next series of notes, we're going to expand this chakra. We're going to increase its size. Think of an inflatable balloon or a little bubble, an orange bubble or balloon that we're slowly inflating as it fills up the sacral area, as it moves through the hips and the pelvis, even expanding beyond the physical body. We just want to see this ball of orange light growing, expanding, getting bigger and brighter. So keep your focus there for this next series of notes. Om. And we can see that ball of orange light has expanded. It moves beyond the body. It is open. It is clear. You can feel those energies beginning to flow more freely. For this last series of notes, we're going to do some visualization. This is going to be focusing on unblocking the flow and attracting to you the things that you require for a healthy, balanced sacral chakra. Picture in your mind's eye that you're standing at a wall. Imagine that this wall represents anything that is blocking you from a life that is pleasurable, from a life where there is a healthy influx of creative flow, a healthy outpouring of creative flow, a life that is easier, a life that is more emotionally stable, a life where there is no guilt for seeking pleasure, a life where you are readily and gladly able to receive pleasure, to give pleasure, not just sexual pleasure, but the pleasure that can come only through having a human body, the pleasure of your favorite food, the pleasure of a nice warm bath, the pleasure of the cool grass on your bare feet in the hot summer. Think of all of the things that you can only experience through the joy and the blessing of having a human physical body. And imagine now that the wall that stands before you is blocking you from that. And imagine now, as we proceed with this last set of notes, that as the sound comes through and the energies that are carried by the sound comes through, we see cracks starting to show in this wall. We see these blocks getting weaker, less effective, less important, less powerful. And as the frequency and the energy of these notes moves through you, it slowly begins to dismantle that wall, shattering it into 100,000,000 pieces. And we see that flow now comes back online, and we allow ourselves to connect to the infinite, eternal flow of the universe. You see that flow moving effortlessly in and out of your life. Visualize that wall has now gone, and that flow moves into you, infusing your second chakra with that balanced, harmonious energy. Now attracting to you everything that you require for a healthy, balanced, thriving second chakra and all that it can bring to you. Perhaps focusing on where in our lives do we hold ourselves back from pleasure? Where in our lives do we deny ourselves simply for the sake of denial, or because we don't believe that we deserve it, or that we're worthy, or that we can have it? Consider that you are the universe in human form. You are God. You are the creator in a physical package. So why on earth would the creator ever deny itself anything? Continue to breathe, focusing on the breath and the body, using that breath to come back fully into the body, fully into the present moment. Continuing to breathe and come back to the body, becoming aware of the room. So a little bit of maintenance and upkeep for your energy field after this session. The energies are usually the most potent for the first 48 hours after one of these sessions. These energies are intelligent, they know exactly what to do, so there's nothing you necessarily need to actively do other than simply be present with your body and your energy and your emotions. You may find over the next couple of days that your energy levels fluctuate. You may find yourself feeling more emotional. You may find yourself having strange cravings or wanting more or different foods. Simply do your best to honor what your body is asking for. If you'd like to replay this, you certainly can listen to it as many times as you like. My recommendation would be to give yourself a full 24 hours in between each listen so that your body can fully integrate and process the energies. Whatever methods or modes you use to work with, balance, and maintain your energy, whether it's Reiki, salt baths, earthing, crystal therapy, yoga, massage, whatever it is that you normally do, consider using those practices to help your body assimilate these energies over the next couple of days. Other than that, just be present with your experience and allow yourself to be a part of this healing journey. We're thanking the energies and information that came in today to support us on this journey. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.